Hello, folks, and welcome to a, interesting All-Nyghterz stream. First things first, you might notice the title. There's a good time. There's a good reason for that. So, as most of you who are friends of mine on Facebook might know, there's a place that's being built near our home. I say our because I live with my family, of course. And I saw recently that they had started accepting applications. So, recently I sent in an application, and so come today I had a job interview. So you can guess how that turned out. I was on my best behavior, although I wasn't in a classroom. I was just, having a job interview. But my point being, I was very well composed. I kept my cool, and I didn't act out crazily or anything like that. I was very well behaved, and I was honest whenever they asked me questions. So I'm happy to report that as of today, I am now officially an employee at Alamo Draft House in my city. And furthermore, my job is going to be I'll just put it in the comments. Oh boy. Yeah, I typed something out, but it's being laggy. Like the actual footage, as you can see, my hands move by just fine. Now, let's do that. Yeah, so I am a dishwasher. The pay I'm getting hasn't been established yet, nor be employed. And I start on the 18th of next month. And hopefully this won't hinder my ability to stream, because I still want to do streams for you guys. And at some point I'm going to have a bank account made. And at some point I'm going to get a driver's license after I do certain things like getting a learner's permit, doing a written test, and then doing the actual driven driver's test. But after all that, I'm set. Now, the people at Alamo, they were all, or not all of them were there, just a handful of people from there were there, and they talked to me about how since I signed up for more than one position, there might be an opportunity where I might move from one position to another. I'll happily take that. I mean, I'm happy just being a dishwasher as my startup job, but yeah, this is my first job I've ever gotten, and I'm honestly really happy. So, how about with some happy sharing news, we go on to GTA. Um, Also, yes, there's a Nintendo 64 cartridge on the corner of your eye. You would not imagine these things. Ah, oops. Boom. Got myself a drink. No, 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 no. So, my cousins made this really weird noise. I was like, wait, what? Have this centered. But yeah, so there's one bit of good news. Of course, I've already told y'all in the past I'm an uncle now. Another thing is, once I get paid from my job, I am going to put that money towards stuff. I'm definitely going to be saving up for that gaming computer, because I still have quite a bit saved up for it. I know at some point at the end of this month I'm going to be getting paid. Yeah, if you guys are wondering how I found out about Alamo Draft House, funny story about it. Basically, so she shared something online on Facebook about Alamo Draft House and them having a new location that's going to be opening soon. And as in, it's going to be literally under a mile away, because they're still making it, and it's very near completion. But by the time it is completed, only employees will be allowed in there for a week, and then it'll officially open on April 25th of this year, which is great, because not only will we have a lot of customer traffic, a whole lot of customers coming in most likely, but that also means that I'm going to have a lot of work to do. Now, like I said in the comments, I don't know how long each day I'm going to have to work, and I don't know how much I'm going to get paid. I just know that I was doing this resume thing, and they actually asked me how I'd prefer to get paid, either through direct deposit, where they put money directly into a bank account, which I don't have one yet, but my papaw told me that at some point he will open one, or he's going to help me open one. So once that's the case, hopefully I can change the setting to direct deposit, and I can link my bank account with that. Oh my... I forgot I had $233,000. Considering the fact that the JB700 is discounted by 50%, I think I'll be able to buy it. That's awesome. Actually, let's say we buy one. Yeah. I know the JB700 isn't like a very special vehicle because it doesn't have guns or anything on it, but listen, I think the vehicle's cool, seeing as how, even though I don't watch many James Bond movies, I do like James Bond a lot. I think I've only seen one James Bond movie, but I loved it a lot. It wasn't Quantum of Solace, it was Spectre. Anywho, the official description: grease up the drive shaft because this hot number has curbs in all the right places. A classic luxury grand tourer, the JB700 has been the car of choice for drunken misogynistic British spies since 1965. Does stop the tuxedo, put the sexual double entendre. I have no idea what the hell that is. Pour yourself a martini for the road and stumble out as everyone in the room mutters what a turd you are. For safety reasons, this vehicle's weapons have been decommissioned. I know it said concealed weapons, but whatever, it's still the same thing. But this vehicle, it is so friggin' cool. Like, seriously, I know it doesn't have weapons on it, but that doesn't mean it's not lovable. Seriously, look at the speed. It's actually quite good for sports classics car. Now, does that mean it's the best classics car? Not really, but that doesn't mean it's the worst either. After all, I think you can put mods on it, like bumpers and stuff. Hold on, let me check. I'm gonna have to go on my phone though, because I can't open up another tab while I'm streaming this way. But once I get new equipment, such as that new gaming computer I'm saving up for, and a whole bunch of other stuff, it could be a thing of the past. Sorry. So the normal price would be 350,000. 350,000, but it's lowered by half to 175,000. So that'll be good. I'm gonna get it in black. Black sounds good. I'm gonna put it here in Zancudo Boulevard, or Avenue, not Boulevard. I guess I'm thinking at Davis Boulevard. Beep. You guys watch. That did nothing. Yeah. I just got a text from my grandmother asking, or telling me to let her talk to my step grandfather. Because she was saying if I wanted to come over this weekend. Because normally a guy almost sounded like an Australian there. I was about to say, normally I go over there, but there are Australians here. I mean, no offense to Australians whatsoever, actually. Normally I go over to her house on a Thursday, but I wasn't able to go there today because I had my job interview, obviously. I can't move it. Oh, right. There's some more stuff to talk about. First of all, there's a Duke Nukem edition of Bulletstorm coming to Switch this Duke on Switch. Duke on Switch edition. I kid you not, I'm actually really excited for it. Like, it seems really cool. Not gonna lie. Ah! I almost hit that thing head on. But, as for this weekend going to my grandmother's, I'm probably just gonna be going there from tomorrow until maybe Sunday or Monday, maybe. One of those days, I almost forgot the thing. There's Trevor's trailer. By the way, I know that there's a thing that you could do in the game where you got a text. No. It does involve your phone in the game, though. Basically, you get a invitation from Gerald, and you have to do a mission called Messed Up. You can't do it through the pause menu because it won't count. You have to do it through the contact. So, alright, we got our JB700, which is totally not a James Bond car. Okay, fine, it is. Now, hence the name, this is the decommissioned variant. So those are guns on there, but they don't work. They're just there for props. It does have a cool horn, though. Whatever. For real. It's worth your time. I know that word for word, although I was a little delayed. Yeah, this car is really cool. Like, you're probably thinking, why is it so cool? Is it something like the Deluxo? Is it like a Stromberg? No. It's a novelty thing. You don't have to have it because it has utility. This thing is just meant to be driven, but it's cool. You can make it look pretty if you wanted to. And this thing's a good drifter. By the way, did I mention this is a Dubache car? Or Dubachi? Or something? You know, they made the Wagner, although people call it the Vagina. You know what else is a vagina? Vagina and West Virginia. Get it? Because the states... Virginia and West Virginia, folks. Come on, shut up. I might get a tuxedo and a haircut for my guy. If I have enough money. I'm getting bulletproof tires, though. Like, I'm gonna leave the tires as standard, but I am not doing anything else. I don't think I will get a tuxedo. Okay. Okay. Yep, there's primary and secondary colors, obviously. Oh, never mind, it's just primary. Can I get a tuxedo? Oh, let's see. Also, I like how you could still do the slide over the hood thing. Also, is it weird that for a while I always thought LAPV meant like Los Angeles Police Vehicle? But no, it just means light armored personnel vehicle, or personal vehicle, I don't know. Because you could buy the Insurgent and you could use it as like any normal vehicle. That's how you get the outfits, me, come on. Be a smart, don't be a dumb. standard. Let's find it. Yeah, I can totally pull off the Bond look. Yeah, I can definitely pull off the Bond look. Because I still have 26,000. Cool. The name's Bond. James Bond. And I know in the newer movies, James has a different... Chill. Chill, boy. Chill. Guess I could do some biker missions as well. Maybe. Alright. One of those is the same daily objective as on PS4 that I got today. And yes, I played games today while I was waiting to leave. I know. But yeah, the interview went well. That's good. I now officially have a job, which is awesome, because for a while I've been wanting to get a job, but I wasn't sure when to get one. Now I got one, which is good. Alright, let's see what the... Oh. Got... Yeah, gun running. I could definitely do that. Although I probably don't have enough ammo to take down all the guys. This may pose a problem. I see. A driver will be needed. Yeah. Hey, really? Come on. Yeah, this car's traction isn't that good, but it can be used as a drift car. That's not the best example, but okay. I'll take it. Ah! Almost ran right into that car. Yeah, this thing is really cool. And I know some people might think, why did you get this car? Seriously, it's a novelty item, it's a cool car, it's not the best vehicle ever. Doesn't mean you can't buy it. It's just, if you want it, buy it, you don't have to get it. You know, I mean, I know last week we had, like, discounts on supercars, including the Devastate 8, which is a really neat car. Even though I got rid of it, sorry Devastate fans, or Devastate 8, however you pronounce it, I don't know. I'm not a car pronunciation expert, or a car expert. I'm just someone who's just playing games, gonna be doing a job at some point, because, you know, I applied, and I have a job. I haven't started it yet. I'm starting it a week before the place opens. Opens to the public. But I assume that at a later date they'll let me know that, hey, you're gonna have to come over here at this time of day. So I'm gonna have to wake up, I assume, at an early time in order to go there. Probably. God damn it. There goes my headlight. Meh. And no, I didn't do any of that during the interview. I kept myself composed. I didn't do anything stupid. I was excited. I was nervous. I had trouble sleeping last night, but I got through it nonetheless. And now that I might be going to my grandmother's, I might not even go to GameStop tomorrow. Because whenever they do stuff like that, where it's like, hey, do you want to come over this weekend? And I say, okay, sure. They usually pick me up in like the morning because, you know, my mom and Papa are both retired now. But, watch, they're probably going to get me in the morning, meaning I won't be able to visit GameStop until next week or something, which I'll be fine with that. I'm completely fine with going to Mama's house because if I go this weekend, then I'll get to see her one last time before I won't get to see her for probably whole of April, but yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly fine because she will have to know that I missed that. No. She will have to know that since I work, I probably won't be able to see her as much as I usually do. But if there's a time where I do want to go to her house, I assume they'll let her, no, not her, but my employers know that, hey, my grandmother wants me to come over this weekend, or I want to go to my grandmother's this weekend, and I was wondering if I could have a few days off to go to her house that weekend. And I think I let them know about that, actually. Alright. Alright. I can't believe I did all of that without taking damage. That's impressive. Also, the Vapid Contender is a pretty good contender in its class, which is SUVs for whatever reason. Yeah, I know, weird, right? Also, why didn't it do that earlier? Watch. It let me do it that way, but it won't let me do it on, like, that one thing. It's like boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah, that door won't even open. It is open. I didn't close. Yeah. How was this considered an SUV? First of all. Second of all, it looks like a friggin' Dodge Ram. Not that that's a bad thing, of course, because I love Dodge Rams. My dad used to have one, but I think he drives another car. Although he's actually a truck driver now. He also flips cars, too. Ah! Boom. I had no choice. I was getting a drink. I couldn't avoid that. Uh, and I'm getting a random phone call from Arlington. I don't think that's my company though, because I know for a fact that if they wanted to get a hold of me, they usually text me, because that's how it was with the person who I talked to whenever I first started the application. Actually, first I messaged Alamo Drafthouse on Facebook about applications and stuff, and if it was possible for people who have never had a job there. And they said that yes, they'll hire anyone regardless of experience. So, yeah, that's me getting a job, all right. So that's good. $20,000, and I got a gun. Wait, what? Since I have 46,000. And the camera was like, what? Yeah. Shut up, Lester. I like how he just stood there and took it, and then he's just like, okay, you're dead now, and he started shooting at me. Hi, boys. Ah! Go ahead. I'm just leaning against the car like, I'm under arrest. Hey, at least I died away from my car so they didn't get it. Because if you're within a block from your car, then they will get it. But if you're away from your car far enough, like I was over there, then yeah. Which is interesting, but hey, I'm complaining. Of course, as soon as I message Mamaw, whenever I think she's not busy, it's like, oh, hey, guess what? Alright. And this thing is awesome. Nissan X Hyper X introduces limited edition cup noodle headphones. Cool! Now people can listen to ramen. What? I had to. The world demanded that I made a ramen joke, even though I eat ramen noodles. Because it wouldn't be right without it. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna get myself. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't know why I'm singing. Yes, ma'am. Is it weird that as a kid I didn't know that James Bond had an accent? No, seriously, I didn't. I guess this is that leaked agent game that Rockstar apparently abandoned. I don't know. Thank you very much, man. I'm not very good at a British accent, alright? Just, just roll with it. Uh, and now I'm gonna do something very ballsy. And then in a bit, I'm gonna try and see if Roblox is gonna work, because earlier I tried logging in because I was gonna try and start the stream on that. Didn't work. It said could not connect to the Roblox server. I don't know what problems they're having, but I hope they got them fixed. Check on Twitter. And I will go on to another session. Because who wouldn't want to go on another session? Yeah. Oh wow. What the, why am I in the city? Why am I in this? Uh, hold on. Let me activate passive mode. What the? Uh, I do not remember setting my spawn location in the frickin' city. Seriously. I walked out of my house, in my apartment, all the way out here in Zenkudo Avenue, and somehow I'm out here. What? 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 How? How did the game spawn me all the way over here when I was all the way in Sandy Shores? How? How the hell does that work? What? I'm just utterly shocked right now. It's like, oh hey, let's just spawn this guy all the way out here in the city where he could probably get shot dead. Alright, let me get out my JB700. And, I mean, there's some people around here, but no one's really bothering. Oh yeah, by the way, Wolfenstein Youngblood now has a release date. July 26th. That's good. Seriously, this car is really fast. I'm not even joking. explosions. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and see if Roblox is working now. First, I'm gonna go ahead and put this soda can in the recycling. Second. Yeah, you're gonna like. Sweet. Thank you. Yeah, it works now. I'm going to play this. Alright, we're gonna play some downtown RP. I know some people are gonna be like, why are you playing an RP game? If done correctly, it can be a good game. So, at the moment, I'm an immigrant. But, watch as we do something. By the way, I think this is really cool how there's like a little diorama thing of like all the things you could do. Also, yes, those are my arms. I turned my character into the classic Robloxian because, you know, nostalgia! And see, I'm not the only one. First, we gotta get a permit. Not a learner's permit, we're not learning to drive. I mean, I will at some point, but... He's gonna get me too, isn't he? you kidding me? You kid... What kind of scumbag does that? Dude, I just joined. Are you kidding me? So I have to complete that entire thing all over again just because, oh, guess what? It's a curfew. That makes no sense. I just joined like not even 5 minutes ago. Watch. Dude. That's not fair. Wait, 30 seconds? I mean, I know 30 seconds is nothing, but seriously, I just joined. I get that there's a curfew, but you don't have to lethally shoot somebody to death. Asshole. Where's the time? Seriously, where the hell is the time? Let me get a freaking curfew. Or, not a curfew, okay. Where are the rations? Where are the rations? It's weird how it won't let me close the doors. And just so you all know, I can't message on here, so I have to either do this for no or jump twice for yes or something. So for those wondering, I can't do the chat thing. Not on here, but on PC I can, although I just use a laptop. Yes, you can have the knife. But I think they have apartments in this game that are like $1,000. Okay. Okay, so I said this early in the stream that I'm not sure when or how long I'll be staying over at my grandmother's, so I'm leaving tomorrow, and I will be coming back on Monday, because that's when her payday is, so I'll get paid then from my mama, because she promised me money because I did some stuff in my room, cleaning it and stuff, so yeah. I thought there was a place that was like $1,000. Another one of these stupid bugs. Hey, no. Ah! So, I'm just gonna assume these are the apartments. Anywho, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. I know I started the stream at an earlier time, and now I'm ending it at an earlier time, but I'm exhausted. Like, really, really tired. Because I've had a long day, had to do the interview and all that stuff. So, I'm just gonna end the stream here. If you guys have enjoyed this, if you didn't, please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and let your friends know about this channel. And, yeah. I won't be able to stream tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday, but I will Monday. But, yeah. I digress. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will see you guys on, rather humorously, April Fool's Day. No, seriously, that's when streams will resume, is, April Fool's Day. Because, April Fool's Day is April 1st, and that'll also mean that I'll have, like, 18 days till my first day of work. It's weird saying that, seriously. I used to just dream of having a job, and now here I am actually having one. Although I haven't officially started yet, but hey. I at least have a job now. I'm hired. So, yeah. That means I'll have a source of income. And once I have a bank account, I'm going to try to get monetization started up on my channels. And let's get all that done. And once I get enough money, I'll get that gaming computer and whatever equipment I need for it. There's other stuff I'm going to have to do since I'm, going to be working soon. So, yeah. So, with that being said, I love y'all guys. I love y'all very much, and I will see you guys Monday night. Almost accident of the actual thing.